Okay, today we're gonna make some power punch. We're starting off with some carrot. This is about a pound of carrots, so a little more. So I'm gonna cut off the tops and give them a light peel. They're quite clean, well scrubbed and everything, so you don't really have to peel them. So you can use that if you don't have a peeler. This is one peeler. I like this one. It's old, but it doesn't go as deep. This is the newer type, and it's very sharp and it goes very deep. So I don't really want to use this one. And you can use a knife if you don't have a peeler, right? So let me just start with this and show you how it's done. You see, it doesn't go too deep, it goes sort of light. I like this one. And then you can always use a knife to get into the creases like this, right? So you don't have to peel too deep. And you can use a newer version. It goes much deeper, but it takes, you can see it takes off a lot, so you have to handle it very lightly. It goes faster though, so you have to handle it very lightly. So I'm gonna peel these. I'm gonna use this. Let me show you how the knife is used. I did this on another video, but let me show this again. You just use a knife and scrape. So this is how we did it, going up before we had all these choices of tools, and this does a pretty good job and it doesn't go as deep. So you just do whichever one you like. So I'm gonna do this for all the carrots and then we're gonna cut them up. Okay, so everything is all nicely cleaned up and I cut off the part on the back. So I'm gonna cut these up now. It depends on the blender you have. I don't like to pressure my blender too much, so I'm gonna cut them in small pieces. I have my blender for about 30 years now. The reason some blenders don't last long is because sometimes you pressure it too much. So the smaller you cut up the pieces, it's the best. But carrots are not too pressuring on the blender, so you shouldn't really worry too much about that. You could also use it if you have a juicer. You could do that. I'm tempted to use my smoothie cup because it's less work to wash up. So let's see. I'll decide after I'm finished cutting up and see how much I have. I'm gonna cut up all these. These are local Jamaican carrots. So you see they're not like all even. They are organic, more or less. If you don't have carrots, maybe you could use the ones in the tin. The carrot juice in the tin. So let me finish cutting these up, then we'll go to the next step. So guys, this is my blender. I'm so proud of it. I have it over 30 years. It's a Hamilton Beach. I take really good care of it. The only thing I've had to change was the jug part, because it had, the other one had dropped and had a crack. So I'm gonna use this now. I'm giving it a little rinse because I haven't used it in a while. I'm gonna give it a little rinse out. Okay, so I give my blender a nice little rinse out, and I'm gonna put on the bottom a little what you call an O-ring to seal in everything. And then also when you're washing your blender, you must always take it apart and wash it, all the creases and everything properly. And if anything is getting stained, you can soak it in a little water with bleach, and then everything will come back nice and clean. Okay, I'm gonna blend. So start a little bit in there with. This is the first batch. I'm gonna strain it. I'm gonna pour this in the jug. I'll put this. I'm gonna blend another batch, just like how I did before. And strain again. So this I'm starting off with the carrots, but it's much more than the carrots I'm gonna be using. It's a tradition well, especially in the country where we grew up. We used to have carrot juice or soursop juice on Sundays with our Sunday dinner, and then they started to add other things to the carrot juice to make it more powerful. They say it's a power punch, and you know, ladies would make it for their husbands or their other half, and so they say it make you strong. But women can drink it too, but men like to drink it. They believe in it. But anything with carrot should be good for you, and I'm gonna add all the other stuff which are healthy, so it should be healthy for you. So the leftover carrot, which I have, I'm gonna strain them again, but I'm gonna use that in a separate drink, just to use it with lime and sugar to make a nice refreshing drink. I don't want to what you call water down this drink. I want it to be nice and strong. Okay, I have a little more water in the blender, which I've rinsed out. I'm gonna add some oats. I'm adding about you can add a cup if you want, but I'm adding about 3/4 of a cup. I don't want it too extra thick. I'm gonna blend. Pour it in. The jug is almost full. I might have to take out a little bit because I'm not done yet. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's push on. This is my condensed milk. I'm gonna add a half a tin of the condensed milk, and then we can taste it and see how much more we need after. And if you feel like you want to add a little more condensed milk or a little more sugar to get it a little sweeter, it's all up to you. Just whatever you feel like you like, what your taste is like. Everyone has a different preference. Okay, so what some people do at this stage now, what I'm gonna do is taste it and make sure I have enough milk in there before I add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna add all of the condensed milk. And the next step now, you can add either of these. We have Guinness, which is very popular across the Caribbean, and we have Dragon Stout. I'm not sure if it is very popular across the Caribbean, but we started out using this in the olden days, and then a lot of people are using Guinness now, so they call it Guinness Punch, but we just call it Strongman Punch or Carrot Juice Punch or Carrot Punch or Sunday Punch, whatever. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use the Dragon Stout today, just for old time's sake. I'm going to use that. So what some people do is they put in the Dragon Stout early, and then they mix it and everything gets frothy, and it gets what I call it, like all the fizz comes out. I just gradually add the Dragon Stout so that it doesn't get too frothy at the top. The container is a little full now, so what I'm gonna just gently add the Dragon Stout. I won't mix it too much to get all of the it too frothy. I'm just gently mixing it. So I added about a half of the Dragon Stout. I'm gonna add the rest, but I'm gonna take this out. But what I'll do, what you can do, if you have people in the house who don't want it to be strong, you can use it just like this. And then the person who wants it stronger can use more Dragon Stout. What I'm gonna do, if you like yours a little stronger, well, I have some condensed milk leaving the tin, a little bit. I'm just gonna pour some of this in there, just to get out the extra condensed milk, so that we don't waste anything. So I'll mix this out. I'm gonna add it. It's much creamier. And I'm gonna add some more of this. And you can add your ice. You can also add sea moss. We call it Irish moss. You can add that too if you want to make it an even more powerful drink. And you add the rest of the stout, so this will be much more stronger. So the ladies can drink this in the jug, and the man of the house can drink all this strong thing here. You can mix it up a little, or you can add your ice first too, to make a really lovely drink. I love it too, but you know, they like to say it's for the men. So try it and let me know if you like it. So here we are, Sunday Punch, Strongman Punch. I'm gonna drink mine now, have a little before I put it in the fridge. Wow, this is wonderful. It's rich and creamy and so delicious. So we just cover this now with some plastic, put it in the fridge, and when it's dinner time we take it out and we have it with our dinner. So this is so good. In Jamaica we would say, this bad man. That's real Jamaican talk for something that is really good. That's just how we say it. Enjoy.